Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Devil's Den. We had our fifth game of the season tonight, and oh boy, was it a great game. So, in case you're new, this channel, Devil's Den, we are going over every single game of the New Jersey Devils of the 2022 and into 2023 season. And I gotta say, I am loving doing these videos so far. I'm having a lot of fun, and yeah, so let's jump right into it. Devils win 2-1 against the San Jose Sharks. We get our third win in a row. The last time we had 3 wins in a row was back in December of last year. So it is great that we're able to get back wins for the first time in a very long time. And it looks like the Devils are moving in the right track. So good to see. Devils win. I'm happy. We're now 3-2 in the season. So, let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into the first period. So, puck drop happens. And for the most part, the first period was actually pretty calm, very cool, collected, that kind of thing. And I'm not going to lie, outside of a couple of things that happened, the first period kind of seemed boring. Which, before everyone, gets on my case, is actually kind of a nice change of pace for the Devils. Usually, it's chaotic, we're worried, we're anxious, but all is good. It's calm, it's cool, it's collected, all of that. One quick thing I want to say, the San Jose Sharks started their goalie, Kakkonen? I can't remember, doesn't matter. In the game. I had seen him play here or there, but for the most part, I hadn't really seen him do a whole lot. I gotta say, this game has changed my opinion on him completely. He played outstandingly. Just flat out outstandingly. The guy faced, again, 35 shots, I think it was. He played so well. He had, I would say, 5 or 6 just pure robberies. And one of those robberies happens in the first period. So there is a cross-creaser, I think it was from Jesper Bratt, over to, what's-his-face, Miles Wood. And Miles Wood rips it at the net. Cross-crease, no, everyone thought it was going in. Kakkonen reaches over with the leg, gets the pad on it, post-to-post, makes a save. Fantastic. Guy played great. We go on the power play in the first period, and we don't capitalize. And I'm starting to worry a little bit if we're seeing the same sort of lackluster power play that we had last year. So we go 0 for 1 on the power play in the first period. Now, I've complimented the Sharks a little bit. Time to go compliment the Devils again. So, the Devils outshot the Sharks. I think it was 9-5 in the first period. And they had a lot of really strong, really good chances. More shots to get on net, more opportunities to score, and this Devils team is getting shots. I believe there was a stat that came up in the beginning of the game showing the Devils are outshooting have almost the most amount of shots. I think it was like first, second, or third in the league. That they are outshooting their opponents. And it is so nice to see compared to years prior where we don't shoot the puck. It's just pass, and no shots. So it's good to see that we are moving in that good direction. Anyways, we exit the first period, and it's 0-0, 0-0. And it's kind of been a little bit of a, like I said, chill first period. So, we move into the second period, and this is where things just heat up completely. So, Jack Hughes gets a sweet breakaway, forehand, backhand, loses control a little bit, and Kakkonen robs him as well. Hughes tries to go forehand to the backhand, squeeze it, between Kakkonen's legs, but he shuts the door, and the game remains 0-0. A big moment happens. Nico Hischier scores, but then it gets called back for a kicking motion. Now, I was kind of iffy on the kicking motion because as he kind of turns his back to the goalie because he's trying to receive the pass, as he turns, his leg and his foot do kind of look like they're positioning their way towards the net. And it goes off his foot, and it goes in the net. But the refs call it back, no goal, distinct kicking motion. I wasn't 100% sure if intent or being deliberate mattered for kicking motion, so I went to NHL.com, I found the 2022-2023 rulebook for the referees, and this is what it says. Quote, a distinct kicking motion, for purposes of video review, is one where the video makes clear that an attacking player has deliberately propelled the puck with a kick of his foot or skate, and the puck subsequently enters the net. A goal cannot be scored on a play where an attacking player propels the puck with his skate into the net, even by means of a subsequent deflection off another player using a distinct kicking motion. Now, this means if you kick the puck towards the net, it bounces off another player and goes in, that is still not a goal. For the Hischier goal, it doesn't do that, but they kind of say because he's turning and his foot kind of, leans toward the net a little bit, they're going to call it a distinct kicking motion. I could go either way with that. If they don't call it a goal, fine, it sucks. But I'd rather they side on be wary than call it a goal, okay, and risk there being a bad precedent there. So gets called off. It's 0-0 again. But it doesn't matter because Igor Sharangovich scores, getting his first goal of the season. Thank God the monkey is off his back, and he gets his first goal of the season. Last year, I believe he had 18 and 20 goals. This year, I want him to get at least 25. I believe that he can get 25. Now, his goal is unassisted, but it's a beautiful goal. Devils are up 1-0 in the second period. Now, Jersey ends up going back on the power play a little while after that, and Dawson Mercer scores on the power play. The Devils get a power play goal, and I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, even though I believe we're only like 2 for 11 or 2 for 12 on the power play. That's still kind of low, but again, it's better than having, I think last year we had like a 9% on the power play. Our power play was horrendous last year, and so was our penalty kill. But not this year. This year, we do our jobs. And Dawson Mercer gets another one, and it is 2-0 for the New Jersey Devils. Now that goal was assisted by Nico Hischier, our captain, our boy, and assisted by Jesper Bratt. This is Bratt's 8th assist of the year. 8 points, not including his goal, in 5 games. This guy, I swear to God, he needs, if he doesn't get more than 80 points this season, I'm going to be astounded. He's playing so well so far. Unfortunately, a minute and a half later, Sharks come down the ice, LeBlanc with the puck, rips it past Blackwood. It's a little questionable for Blackwood. He might have been able to have... He wasn't really screened. It was a one-on-one. Not one-on-one. It was... LeBlanc had it versus our defenseman, and he just rips it top corner on Blackwood. It's a fast shot. It's a hard shot. It goes in. It's 2-1. We go into the third period with a 2-1 lead, and I am sweating at this point, okay? Because the Devils are infamous for blowing leads. If you're a Devils fan, you know this. How many games last year did we blow leads? Whether it was a 1-goal, 2-goal, 3-goal lead, we blew them all, right? We went full Maple Leafs. I like shitting on the Maple Leafs. Let me be, okay? So, third period starts, and immediately, Kevin Ball, who is fighting for his life, who wants to be on this team, who wants to show that he can play with the best of them, wrap around, and it almost goes in. But again, Kokkonen with the rob gets his toe on it, and it keeps it 2-1. This time goes the other way. Sharks get a chance, but Blackwood with his best save of the game stretches out his left leg, just barely gets his pad on the shot, and it keeps it 2-1. Blackwood played. I know that I shit on Blackwood the first game. The first two games. But he has done so much better after those two losses. He's played so well. So hopefully we can keep seeing him doing well and allow him the opportunity to grow and give him that shot that he, at this point, he's starting to gain my trust again. Slowly. Near the end of the game, Dougie Hamilton takes the stupidest penalty I've seen in a while. So the Sharks are crashing the net. They're cycling the puck. Hamilton cross-checks a guy in the back to clear him out of the way of Blackwood, which, it's a cross-check, it's a penalty, whatever. But that's not the thing that gets him the penalty. He knocks the guy down, stands over his body, and cross-checks him again in the back when he's laying on the ground. What? Anyways, Sharks go on the power play with, I would say, about 3.5 minutes left. The Sharks pull their goalie. It is now 6-4 it's a 6-on-4 for the Sharks. And again, this is a young Devils team, and I am terrified for the last 3 to 3.5 minutes. But this team pulls it out. This team not only kills the penalty, but also doesn't allow a goal in the dying minutes of the game. Blackwood does not blink for that 3.5 minutes. He played so well, didn't go crazy, didn't lose it, didn't get freaked or whatever. He was solid in net for the last 3.5 minutes of the game. Now, the last minute and a half of the game is pure chaos on the ice. We kill the penalty, it becomes a 5-on-4. But the Sharks, knowing they're about to lose, are going nuts on the ice. They're cycling, they're skating, it's fast. Devils are flying all over the place. I'm freaking out. We're all freaking out. But we pull it out. We do a good job. Nathan Bastian, I swear the descendant of an angel from heaven, has come down, ironically, on the Devils, and just, he's so good on the penalty kill. He's so good on the penalty kill right now. He was blocking shots, getting his body in front of stuff, clearing the puck, almost had a goal on the empty net, kind of, was a little bit short, but almost had a goal. He's so good. He's so good. Fourth line player, potentially a third line player. Nathan Bastian, phenomenal guy right now on the Devils, and he's put in a lot of work, even over the last 2 or 3 games on the penalty kill. Give him more minutes. If you ever take him off the penalty kill, I'm gonna kill someone. I'm gonna throw something. in a video game. So, concluding thoughts. Devils win 2-1. Good win. My concluding thoughts are this. Blackwood had a great game. Consistent, calm, those kinds of things are what I look for in a goaltender. There's a lot of goalies out there who do the flashy plays, and don't get me wrong, as a Brodeur fan, I appreciate sometimes the flopping and the flashy saves. There's also a time and a place for the calm, the cool, and the collected. I'll ask for a goalie. Blackwood has done that the last 3 games. He's played great. Glad to see Cherangovich getting his first goal of the year, obviously. Get that monkey off his back. The defense on this team is looking better and better every single game. Specifically, Marino, who has provided this team with physical. I know I say this every video, but it's true. Good physicality and just rock solid playing defense. Clearing, getting hits, digging in the corner, which is beautiful to see. And like I said before, Bastian has looked so good these last couple of games. He's really stepped into that two-way forward penalty kill where he can transition from attack to defense flawlessly, seamlessly, and it's fantastic. So, what do we look forward to? Our next game is on Monday against the Washington Capitals. Then we play the next night right after that. So Monday and Tuesday, we play Washington on Monday, Detroit on Tuesday. In my opinion, these two games are going to be a test for the Devils. You shit the bed the first two games. You've played fantastically the last three games. These two games are going to be a test. Are we going to go 5-2? Are we going to go 4-3? Or are we going to go 3-4 for our record? And I'm hoping, I have faith that we can win at least one of these games. Washington has not played well this year. They're below us in the standings. They've not played well. Granted, they're playing. I think they're playing Arizona tonight, so maybe that'll be a confidence booster going into the Devils game, which is a little bit of an issue. And then we play Detroit on Tuesday, which rematch time. They spanked us 5-2 last time, so hopefully we can pull it win against Detroit, and everything will be great. So until then, until Monday night, we shall wait. We shall see, and hopefully Monday night will be a good game. Until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.